Alright, in this video I want to make a tutorial on how to do this style of text. I'm pretty sure Core did it first. I'm not completely sure though, but it took me a while to figure it out, so I just wanted to share my knowledge. I know I haven't posted for a while, but I want to get more consistent on tutorials on this channel, so yeah, let's get into it. First thing I'm going to do is create the text. Alright, I have this little stupid thing I made. I just added each letter individually and changed the position and rotation. So next thing I'm going to do is pre-compose all this. And then I'll go ahead and add the texture that I found. So I found this wood plank thing. So I'm going to mask one of these out to use as the texture. And then I'll scale it up to fit the whole text. And then I'll put the track matte to the pre-comp. Next thing I'm going to do is add emboss. It could be normal emboss or emboss shiny. I usually think emboss shiny looks better. And then just position the lighting right. That looks pretty good. Then I'm going to go ahead and add roughen edges to the pre-comp. And I'll just give a little roughen to all the text. I think that looks pretty good. Next thing I'm going to do is pre-comp both of these. Then I'm going to add bevel alpha. About here looks good. Alright, so here I just had a little preset. I just added Gaussian blur and changed the horizontal blur. I added deep glow and changed the exposure, and then I just added drop shadow. So now there's a little choice that you have to make. You can either add signal or halftone. You can do both if it looks good. It usually doesn't though. So I'm going to add a adjustment layer, put signal onto it. So if you don't think that looks good, you can add another adjustment layer and then add BCC halftone. After you add it, go to the adjustment layer, change the blending mode to overlay, and you can change the scale of it and to where it looks good. So you can either choose between this or this. Personally, I think signal looks better, so I'm going to delete the halftone and I'll just use signal. Next thing I'm going to do is add some animation and overlays. Alright, I've got the animation keyframes done, so now I'm going to add a graph. So I'm going to go to where the keyframes are. I'm going to highlight them, press F9, go into the graph editor, and I want it to start fast and then end slow. So I'm going to do a speed graph that just goes like that for all of them. Now that everything is animated, I'm going to add a new adjustment layer and search posterized time. And I'm going to make the frame rate around 9 FPS. Now you can see it's low FPS. So we're going to re-enable signal just because it takes a long time to load. So now that I have the text done, you can see here, these three are the overlays that I've put on the text. So I put them all below the actual text with all these, and then I put another adjustment layer with the same effects that I had on this text, just so this text can have drop shadow that will drop onto the overlays so it won't blend together too much. So then I put all this below the text, and then I put the same presets on an adjustment layer so it affects all of these only. And then the only top two adjustment layers that affect everything else is signal and posterized time. And for these overlays, I had to add a texture onto them because the default texture they had on them didn't blend in at all with this text. So that's the text done. I will leave the project file in the description if you guys want to look at that. But yeah.